carbon credit agenda, the CBDC, all that stuff agenda flows into the apps, the payment cards, the technology, and even the menu prices we've been talking about. Remember those menu prices I told you were in Ireland, where it's not only showing a monetary amount, but it's also showing the carbon price as well? They are not hiding it. They're not hiding it anymore like they were before. Check this out. This is kind of an interesting video on this.
We're developing, through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
Yeah. So the programs that we've seen, the programs that they've been testing, that they've been working on, all the programs that we've been talking about, the carbon trackers, the carbon footprint stuff, you know, keeping tabs of what you're buying, how you're buying, what does it do, and all that stuff. They're telling us now. I mean, this is stuff that we've been following for several years, but they haven't come out and told us what they are doing. Well, now they're doing it, which tells us one thing. They are very close to launching this stuff, because they would not be telling us like this unless they got this thing about ready to go. And it's talking about, you know, your carbon footprint tracker is going to keep tabs on how you travel, where you travel, the food that you're eating and stuff. I mean, they want to control your life. And we know that's going to happen with that mark of the beast that comes in. It's going to control your life. Now, that was Michael Evans, who is president of Alibaba, or Alibaba, however you want to pronounce it, that was telling you about that. And he also said, it's not ready yet. Well, that's a lie. It is ready. They've been rolling it out in a lot of different places. We know that it's ready. So that was a lie. Obviously, this will be built into the social credit score system. This is what they've been working on. Your carbon credit is going to be a part of the social credit score. If you have a terrible, if you've been spending too much carbon credit, it's going to reduce your social credit score. We're cutting you off. You're not going to be able to buy anything. That's how that's going to go with that. Now we look at what's going on as a result of the system. The UK has this thing called the nudge unit that's being implemented by the UK government, working with the banks over there. It is a social credit score disguised as a carbon tracker. That's what's going on with this. This service is called Kago. It's, like I said, it's a carbon impact platform being provided for mobile banking apps that will notice where you're spending money and will inform you of more climate-friendly options. Just like, I mean, this sounds a lot like that Better Points system that we were talking about, right? They tested it out in the UK, Sunderland, and the Warwick district. This Kago, I don't know how they pronounce that. Well, this carbon platform that they're working on, just like Better Points, is a behavioral change platform. They talk about how this is to change behavior. This is the social engineering. They want to program your mind of this new thing. Like I said, it's like if you're trying to train a dog with tricks, you give it treats and it learns type of thing. Well, that's what they're doing with this. The program also offers a carbon footprint tracker so you can see just how detrimental you are to the planet. Oh, no, you're hurting the planet too much, so we're going to make you feel bad doing it. So not only are they offering rewards, but now they're offering you with guilt. They're hitting you with the guilt. The banks that offer this platform, they say offer, but it's involved no matter what. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. The banks that are on this are NatWest, RBS, Coutts, Westpac, Commonwealth Bank, the Cumberland, ING, Ulster Bank, ISB, MasterCard, Santander, Kiwi Bank, and OTP Bank. That is a lot of institutions that are implementing this thing. But remember, he just said, oh, it's not ready yet. Garbage. It's definitely ready. They're just putting in the fine details on it and getting people programmed to use it. The tracker is embedded into the app and will analyze your monthly transactions by industry category. So like grocery, energy, transportation, all that stuff. It'll put it into different categories and will give you your emissions reports or your score. If you take a look at the pictures that they do, it's looks just like your credit score. You know how it has like the different numbers with the red, yellow, green type of thing? It's the same thing, just with carbon. I mean, that's a social credit score going on with that. Remember, again, the carbon prices of those Ireland menus, it's now in the UK. So what do I mean by that? The UK's nudge unit is now coming into play by partnering, like I said, with Cargo, whatever, on helping banks push this on to people with psychological and behavioral programming. The nudge unit was formed during the pandemic for reasons. So this nudge unit in the UK that they're using to push this carbon thing to change behavioral and program psychological stuff with people was founded during the pandemic. I wonder why they would need that type of group during the pandemic. I don't know. Stay at home, wear a mask, vitamins. They're going to be using the same tactics, the same type of group to get people to do this carbon thing. The app is also active by sending push messages at points of purchases called Carbon Feedback Alert. They're guilt bombs. So when you go and you buy something, it's going to send you a message saying you just used this much carbon to buy with what you just purchased. It's a guilt bomb. They're trying to make you feel bad for purchasing something. And so they're also working on a green bank card that is being planned, where if you keep your carbon footprint below a certain threshold, you'll receive rewards and discounts. Sure sounds a lot like, again, the Better Points system, where they're trying to give a dog a treat. I mean, they're pushing this stuff, guys. They are pushing this. Using the self-made energy crisis and blackout threats. The UK, a UK company called Equiwatt, I think that's how I pronounce it, launched a new app. So we've got the bank app, we've got the green bank card, and now they're talking about Equiwatt for energy stuff. They're going after the energy. This tracker app connects to your smart meter and will reward you with cash incentives for staying under the kilowatt target. Most of the people that watch, I believe, are in the US. How many of you have been switched out to a smart meter on your house? Well, this is why they're doing that. This isn't about getting a better reading on how much electricity you're using. They want the smart meters on people's homes so they can start doing these carbon trackers, because it's coming here soon. I know a lot of people are thinking, why are you talking about this? This is in Europe. It's not going to be coming for a long time. Well, these are still signs. Even if we're not going to be here to see this stuff. Even if we're not here to see this type of thing being implemented. These are still signs. They are getting these things prepared for that Antichrist beast system that they're working on. This is what is happening. This is real. And so what you're seeing in Europe, they're already putting these tracker apps and stuff that connect to your smart meters and stuff. They're already putting that over there. But they've been putting smart meters in the US for how many years now? Because we're next. It's coming to the United States here soon. And so this is what's been going on with this. The app, the Equiwatt app, will send, again, push messages during peak hours, basically saying, oh, this is a peak hour. We need you to, we recommend that you turn these off, or you don't run these appliances and stuff. They're going to start sending you guilt messages, guilt bombs. Or, if that's not enough, it will connect to your smart outlets, EV chargers, and your other smart systems and automatically shut them off. So you can connect this app to, I mean, a lot of people have their homes decked out with everything smart where they can run everything from their phone. Well, if you have that, this app will basically now, you can set it to where during peak hours and stuff, it'll just automatically turn things off on your home. This is exactly what they want. Soon, they're giving you the option now, but soon they're going to do it where everything is connected. This is where that Internet of Things comes into play. I know, me talking about the Internet of Things again, but that's where this comes into play, where everything is going to be connected, and all they have to do is just push the button to turn it off. They're going to do that with these homes and all of this stuff. They can do that if you have a smart meter. Their social credit score isn't high enough. Just go ahead and turn it off. That's what they're working on.